Same as tonight's game, Dolphins at Bills. The loss would drop the Dolphins, if it happens, to 0-3, and only one 0-3 team since the turn of the century has made the playoffs. When we show up at this very table tomorrow, do we expect one of the stories to be that the Dolphins are starting to clear out their team and a mini rebuild?
Listen, if they get rolled tonight, and I'm not betting this game. I wouldn't. I think it's on the board. The Bills do to the Dolphins what they did to the Jets, which is an easy 3-score victory. I also think that it's sneakies on the board that the game starts 14-0 Miami, and the Bills are just Dolphins get the ball, score on that injured defense, get a stop, score again, and then the Bills got to fight back the rest of the way.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that's the only way we get an interesting game out of it. But if they get rolled, then I think the smart thing to do is to start evaluate which guys then they have to start over. Like this little mini era. The article, there's a long article by Marcel, I apologize, ESPN Dolphins writer, first name Marcel. It's a French name, I think, about the Dolphins culture, essentially. And one of the things in it is like, yeah, it was all fine about guys missing meetings or being late when they were winning, but now they're losing. And I read it and I was like, man, they were never winning. They won a little.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? It's not like this is, you can look at the Halcyon Mike McDaniel days when, like, yeah, they ran it was Barry Switzer's Cowboys. Like, it was crazy, but you made the playoffs a couple times and never won a playoff game. So, like, none of that's good. And if they start this year like that, I think you start to see guys available.
I don't think McDaniel should be fired. I don't care what I mean, look, I guess if it's a 50-point loss, but I don't think he should be fired. I know that's not the question, but the only player I'm thinking of is Tyreek. If they get blasted tonight, I would start shopping Tyreek because you might be able to get something good for him. And the sooner you get him to another, like if I'm another team, I want him right away so we have time to get him acclimated. I'm not necessarily sure where yet he should go, but obviously he's a great player. Yeah. He's not on the same page with
I would be interested in Achane. I being a Chiefs fan, I'd be interested in, if I were another team, maybe it's like, hey, they flipped Jalen for Minka, thinking, you know what I mean? Like, both guys need to change the scenery. If we're no good, Minka's a veteran player. Like, does he have value? Like, that's going to be something interesting about this year's season. I think there are some star players on some potentially really bad teams, like Alvin Kamara in what could be his last year with the Saints. Is he available at some point? You know what I mean? I think Achane could be gettable and useful for a team that's trying to go back to its 4th straight Super Bowl and needs an influx of a running game.
First things first, overtime coming up.
Thanks for getting these sub bowls.
Of course, no problem, big bro. Let's eat.